Are you looking for easy ways to make some more money and boost your earnings? Then a side hustle is just what you need. Side hustles are fun ways to make money online and bring in some extra cash to settle some financial obligations, buy the things you need, and invest for the future ahead. Also, you get to make money using something you already have, or by focusing on areas that you are interested in. Today we'll be counting down some of the best side hustle ideas out there that don't require you to put in too much work before you can make money. These side hustles are open to everyone. And stay till the end, because we'll be sharing with you companies that pay well depending on the side hustle you choose, and give you some hacks that will help you make the most out of these gigs. Number 10, renting your car. If your car has been sitting in the garage a lot lately, there is a way that your car can make money for you. There are many peer-to-peer car sharing services that can pay you well for renting out your car. How much exactly can you expect to get for giving your car out? Like many other side hustles, it depends. The amount of money you can make by renting out your car depends on how many hours you are willing to rent it out, the type of vehicle you have, and the companies you are working with. Some pay you up to $1,000 a month for your car, while others may be willing to give you less than that. For instance, a car rental company like AvailCarsharing.com will pay you up to $25 a day or more for renting out your car. And you will get an extra $400 bonus if your car is listed on the Avail Plus website for 30 consecutive days, even though the car wasn't rented out. A popular car rental company like GetAround.com will pay you at least $5 an hour depending on the model, and the company allows you to set the price for renting your car. Number 9, becoming a social media manager. Do you spend hours on social media just checking out the latest updates? You can channel your love for social media by becoming a social media manager. This side hustle is a great way to make money online, and you can make up to $25 an hour doing this. The best part about working as a social media manager is that the hours are flexible, and you can set up your working hours depending on what suits you best. Plus, you don't need a college degree to do this, and it takes little to no investment. You can start your journey as a freelance social media manager by using platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, and TopTal, and it won't take you long before you land your first job. Number 8, delivering food and groceries. These days, most people love having their orders brought right to their doorstep, and you can make a pretty penny delivering groceries and food to people. If you have a car lying around but are not comfortable with random people using your car, delivering groceries can be a phenomenal way to put your car to use. You can earn up to $25 an hour making deliveries, and some companies like Postmates.com allows you to keep all the money you make from deliveries. Imagine spending as little as 3 hours every day making deliveries. By the end of the month, you'll have an extra $2,250 making its way to the bank. Other websites like Uber Eats, Saucy, and DoorDash are good websites you can make money from. But remember that how much you can earn from doing deliveries depends on your location, what the company is willing to pay, and the number of hours you put in. Number 7, flipping domain names. Flipping domain names requires you to buy a domain name and then resell it for a higher amount. Domain flipping might sound controversial, but that doesn't change the fact that it is a profitable way to make money, as you can make up to $500 a month. While you can change the domain name into something unique, that isn't always necessary. You can just buy a domain name and sell it to a business that is willing to get it from you at a higher price. If you check popular platforms like GoDaddy, Bluehost.com, Namecheap, and Domains.com, you will discover that there are hundreds of domain names you can buy, and you have to be picky about the ones you go for. You may need to do a little research about the domain names that have the potential to be successful before making a buy. Keep your eyes out for domain names that were recently put on the market, because you can get a good price for those. Also, if you are sure that the domain name in your possession will be worth more in the future, it is always advisable to hold on to it till then. Number 6, become a user tester. In this day and age, nothing hurts a business faster than having an app that has bugs in it or a website with one issue or the other, especially after drawing people's attention to it. This is why most businesses will look for people to try out their apps and websites before they let others have access to it. Basically, your job as a user tester means that developers give you first access to apps and websites, and you try it out to make sure everything works. You give back reviews, and after that, you get paid. The pay for this differs, but some developers are willing to pay up to $100 for an hour, and you can make money online doing this. However, most of the tests you'll find take between 5 and 25 minutes and will pay at least $10. Sites like Respondent.io, EnrollApp.com, HelloPingPong.com, ExtinctTime.com, and TryMyUI.com always have tests available that you can do, and the payment varies for each test. Number 5. Become a social media influencer. Are you active on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter with lots of views and followers? If you do, you can easily become a social media influencer while keeping your full-time job. Don't worry, you don't have to be uber famous like a Kardashian to be a good influencer, although how much companies are willing to pay you to influence for them depends on your following and the number of people that are actively following your content. Becoming a social media influencer is quite easy because you don't need a degree, license, or permit to do this. Start by defining what area you want to focus on, like hair, skincare, makeup, clothes, cooking, healthy lifestyle, sports, and more. It is better to choose something you are passionate about because it gets people to connect with you. If you haven't been active before but want to take up influencing as a side hustle, now is the time to get back on the horse and build your following. You can do this by creating fun content that people can engage with, following other accounts that are similar to yours, and commenting under posts. You can buy an account with followers as an easy way out, but if you want to continue as an influencer for a long time, it's best to grow your account organically. At first, you may not have a lot of brands and businesses coming to you for your services, but luckily, there is a way around that. There are several affiliate programs that will pay you a good commission when you get people to purchase products. And if you are recommending products that you are passionate about, then this can be another fun way to make money online. We want to drop a small word of advice here before we go on with the video. People tend to disconnect from an influencer when they buy a product that the person swears by and it turns out that the product doesn't live up to the hype. Don't let that be you. If this is something you want to keep doing as a side hustle and maybe go into it full time, you want to build trust with your audience by giving them good recommendations all the time. So, before asking people to spend their money on a product, try to get it yourself and see whether it's something your audience will love. Once your followers know that they can trust you, everything you do sells out immediately. Number 4, take online surveys. Doing surveys won't bring in a boatload of cash, but it is a good way to supplement your income. Plus, it doesn't take a lot of time, and you can take 1 or 2 surveys before heading to bed. For the time you spend, you can comfortably make $100 or more doing surveys. There are a ton of sites out there for people who want to make money online taking surveys, but the best bets are SurveyJunkie.com, InboxDollars.com, and SwagBucks.com because they pay better than the rest. Check them out in your free time and see which website you prefer using. Number 3. Flipping items on eBay and Amazon. Buying stuff at a low price and selling them higher has always been a go-to method of making some extra money. When flipping items, you don't need to make a big investment, and you can make up to $3,000 a month reselling items on big platforms like eBay and Amazon. You may want to focus on popular items that are guaranteed to sell fast. You can get seasonal items or goods from popular brands that are put on clearance sales, and you can get some nice goods to flip at a flea market. If you were looking for free stuff to flip, you can get some items from your closet that you no longer use, or go to sites like Facebook Marketplace, FreeCycle, and Craigslist Free Section, where you will definitely find some free stuff. Number 2, streaming video games on Twitch. If you love playing video games and can engage your audience while playing, streaming games can bring in some money through cash gifts and memberships. Twitch members who play famous games are known to make a lot of money every month, but this may be a bit challenging because you have to be online for several hours at a time, and you need to always be on your best behavior. Number 1, delivering newspapers. Newspaper delivery can get you up to $20 an hour depending on where you stay, and you only need to deliver newspapers to people that stay in your area. When making such deliveries, you may have to move around a lot, and it is great if you have a car or bicycle to get you around, but walking is fine as well. Plus, there are several agencies that you can work with, and it is very easy to get started with this side hustle. The best side hustles are those that fit into your work life and objectives. Also, choose those that interest you, and in no time, you'll be bringing in $1,000 or more every month.